I'd like to welcome everyone back to the Right Lego Bricks YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, close to about a month and a half. A lot has happened in a month and a half. Just been very busy. I went through a bulk buy that I had, and that kept me really busy for like the last 3 weeks, just trying to get them all in the little baggies because I really needed to go through those bulk purchases. And one of the last videos I was showing you how I sorted everything and using BrickLink to help with that sorting. And I've pretty much knocked out a bunch. And that bulk, I've probably gotten about 10, 12 bags or 12 sets of different items. Got a lot of different minifigs. And some of the minifigs I have, there was no parts in that set that went to that minifig. So usually I just took the minifigs to Bricks and Minifigs and traded them in and got some store credit for that and bought some more stuff. So I've been buying a lot of base plates to start working on trying to mills plate a lot of the city here, or a lot of this section here. And I've been buying a lot of these big ones here because, you haven't noticed that the airplanes that Lego has been coming out with are really, really big, really wide. So you need a wide base plate. And I have to almost set that off. The runway is going to be kind of off to the side, closer to the end of the table, just so I can get more room to put the airport part of it that way. And so the wing will hang off the edge of the table. But it's not a big issue that way. I mean, that way I at least have some room. So when I put the planes like they're, at the terminals, they'll fit that way and the plane can take off. And then I got some other little cargo little planes that came with that Lego used to have. They were barely this wide and that long. They're really small compared to what they make now. But that's the short gist of everything, and I have finished I finished off camera the NASA section of the city right here, where I've gotten all that one done. Built the launch pad for the other one that I said I was going to build on camera, but I decided it was just too much of a build to do it on camera. It'd take forever to do it. But today, on today's video, I'm going to go ahead and build a Star Wars one that I finished in a bulk buy, and this is going to be 75080 AAT. This is actually after Disney acquired it, and it's something from Phantom Menace. So we're going to get started on building that, and then I'll sit there and have a little conversation with you. Hopefully it won't take too long to build this one. As I try to go a little fast with it, I pre-sorted everything like I did in the other videos, which really helps out. What helped out finish this one out was dropping something on the floor. That he seemed to do that a lot. What helped this build out a lot too is I found some of these little shield in the bulk buy. Like I said, I found random pieces in the bulk that could fit with the stuff I got now, which helps out a lot when it comes to doing these sets. So we're going to start putting this little bad boy together here. Hopefully I can get it built pretty quickly. So, I mean, I haven't gotten a lot of comments from the last video, so they're probably not trending much. It's like I said, this is just a little hobby that I do for the fun of it. And I did get some more purchase. I did do another bulk buy probably about a few days ago. Found a lady that was selling her sets for $80 for her deal. It was like 3 drawers and a little box for $80 that I'll get through. It looked like mostly Friends Lego in there. So we'll see when I actually get to go through that one how that'll end up looking. So we got T pieces here. Oh, I want to hide that. Look like that. And sometimes you want to hide it. Look at that thing. Got bit. So if I can, look like a dog got a hold of it. But if you can hide it, you'll never know the difference. So, like I said, this is going into my collection, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not getting rid of it. So how was everyone's, 4th of July? Did everyone have a good 4th of July? Did y'all shoot some fireworks off? Did y'all do any of that stuff? I celebrated my 44th birthday Sunday, which really wasn't much of a celebration. When you get to my age, it's not really a celebration anymore. It's just another day you got to deal with, you know. So it is what it is. You just get a little bit older. So I did nothing. I hurt my back Friday before my birthday. I was mowing the lawn and I was putting in I was filling up my gas tank on my lawnmower, and I hurt my back. When you get my age, every little thing hurts your back. And when you look at that, I need a 6 blue, and I don't got it. Oh, give me a minute. Go find it over here in my stash. Like I said, this is not an art, and I did drop one here, so excuse me while I disappear for a second because I dropped a piece. Oh, back still hurts, and I just got out of surgery too because I was diagnosed with cancer a few years ago, and I had the med port put in when I had my cancer, so I had that removed because I am now cancer free. Yay me! But so I've had all the stuff in the surgery and everything like that. So I just had the med port removed, and that was fun. So I'm recovering from that. So plus, I always seem to hurt my back before I go into surgery, or hurt something before I go into surgery, which makes it even more difficult in the recovery process when you're trying to recover from something. Luckily, the pain pills helped out a lot from the surgery for my back. So I've been doing pretty good on that. Though they made my throat a little bit scratchy from for whatever they put in my mouth, for the anesthetics or anesthesia. So that wasn't fun. Ooh-doo-doo. So we're kind of making this go along pretty quickly here. Oh, am I missing a piece? Oh, I must have missed something here because it doesn't quite fit right. Yep, I missed one part. And you'll do that, so it's not a big issue. If something doesn't look right, just go back and look at the pages that you were doing, and you can put it back together. And there you go. This was going to turn out kind of nice. It'll go good with my more collection, and I'll show you some more buys that I've got closer to the end of this video. I found more clearance Lego, at Walmart. Like I always like to get because it's money saver. You don't have to pay so much for all these Lego. Saves you, whatever money you can save. That's what you want to do. You want to try to save as much money as possible because, like I said, Star Wars Lego is super expensive. They act like their stuff is one of a kind, and they're going to sell it for that. But on exciting news, I keep hearing more and more updates. They got a new Gotham City Arkham Asylum coming out, which is going to be it's a modular build. I might end up getting that one. That looks kind of nice. I don't know if I'd fit it in the city. It'd be kind of weird to have a Arkham thing in the city. Just kind of like I know they still may have the Sanctum Sanctorum modular build, so I may put that one in there because I got the Daily Bugle, and I still need to buy the Avengers Tower. I think that would go pretty good in the city. Like I said, I haven't really done much to the city. Like I said, I've been spending the majority of my time on that bulk buy, just trying to get it all sorted. It took weeks. It was a mess in here and I didn't want to make a video because I had nowhere to set the camera. I had bags over here, all my boxes and stuff like that where I sort stuff all over here to go through the parts. So it was just a mess. And then when you get your daughter wants to come in here and play too, while it's messy, it doesn't make it too easy. Bum, 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 boom, 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 ba-doo. Oh man. Other than that, that's pretty much all I've really had going on. Oh, we do have our trip coming up in August, so we'll be going to Disney World. We'll be going with the family because the last year we went last year to go to the Halloween party in mid-September. We got chased around by rain. Wasn't really fun for the daughter, so she really didn't get a chance to enjoy the Halloween party because, like I said, we were chased around by rain, and then we had to leave a day early because there was a hurricane coming through. Where was it coming through? It was coming through Louisiana, so we had to leave a little early so we wouldn't get trapped by the hurricane. And then, so we really didn't get to enjoy that trip as much. We went back in March this year. I think that was a little bit better trip. It was not as hot, wasn't as busy. My daughter got to do her little dress up that she wanted to do. She wanted to go to the Bibbidi Boppity Boutique, so she did that. Now I think she wants to do it again. So we'll see what we got on time wise if we could do that for her. She's my little princess and she's spoiled rotten. Half of my Lego friend stuff is because of her, not because of me. I don't. They have neat builds for everything, and they'd be nice if the minifigs, like I said in the previous videos, if the minifigs were actual minifigs, not these off-looking little minifigs. I think it'd look a lot better. Ooh, sometimes when they think of these things, it's kind of a interesting thing to how they design and build these Lego sets. Something I would love to be a part of, but I don't live in Switzerland. I don't know if they have an American area that you can go to. I know you can design stuff and put them on Bricklink, and then sometimes you can win contests and they can use your modular build or your build to do stuff with. But I'm not that creative yet. Give me time, and I could do some fun stuff with some modular builds and stuff. Just learning the little tricks and the trades of how everyone does stuff. Right now, it's just these little detail stuff that they have on this set that takes you forever. When you're trying to put little pieces together. I could point the camera down. I bet you'd like to see what I'm looking at here. Help you out there so you can be like, what is he working on? Yep, there we go. It's been a while since I even made a video too, so it's like my third attempt when it's just starting up because I was flubbering the opening lines, which is really funny because I couldn't get the words out of my mouth because it's been so a while. See right there, I just flubbed that one. It's been a while. Like I said, it's just getting the hang of getting back in front of this camera and talking to y'all like I normally do. What pieces do I need here? There. Interesting. I'm going to do the other side. Yeah, I built several different sets. I put together a set from the Lego movie. What else have I put together? Like I said, I put the shuttle place together. I put some smaller ones together. Little rally race car back there I put together. Just kind of knocking them out real quick because they're really tiny, and I don't think anyone really wants to build something super small. I think Lego Star Wars would be a little bit better on the build. Other than that, it's been kind of a quiet kind of time. Oh, we got to turn it over. Here's the fun part, put the little clear pieces on there. Yeah, this last time I went to Bricklink, not Bricklink, but Bricks and Minifigs. I took that trade in. I took a bunch of the collector minifigs and a couple sets, like an Angry Bird set and some Chimmy sets. I ended up getting like $100 for everything. That, like I said, I used to buy some base plates with. Like I said, I'll probably end up getting more. I already have a lot of base plates, so I just want to start getting those set into a base plate. And my daughter will be starting school next month, so that'll be a lot of free time to make a lot more videos because I won't have to watch her because she'll be in pre-K. So we'll be getting a lot of videos done then. Excuse me. Ooh, where am I at? Oh. I got my little guys here. Man, it looks like something chewed on my deal there. I've been kind of quiet, just kind of knock these out. Then I got this. Like something went in there and chewed on a lot of the Lego here. See if maybe I got that piece somewhere. Oh, I hope I do. I may not. I may have to order it. Oh, I'm in luck. Sometimes I get lucky. Ooh. Oh, man. Whew. Worst injury is a lower back injury. Man, when you pull that muscle, it's... Did it again. Oh, yeah. Dropping Lego like crazy around here. Oh, that's the part I dropped that I needed. It's like, wait a minute, where's that piece? I was like, oh, wait, I dropped it. All right. Excuse me a minute while I get down here. With my bad old back. Oh. Oh. I had to look up at the camera to make sure I was still recording. I wasn't just talking to myself randomly. I've done that a couple times. Turned it, thought I was recording my daughter dance recital, and I look at the thing, it's not even recorded. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just missed the great parts. Mm-hmm. I'm knocking this one out real quick, aren't I? Yeah, real quick video. It look kind of nice. Funny thing is, I always get all these sets and I put them together, and then I end up with extra pieces all the time. So I'm like, how'd I end up with all that? Almost finished. Got very little parts left. Wow. Got it finished. First time I think I finished something and didn't have a ton of extra parts. That's a miracle in itself. Put that guy in here. Put the blue guy in here. Cool. I got Jar Jar Binks right there. All right, here we go. Here we look at it. It's 75080 AAT, from the Phantom Menace. Looks like a reset. Currently, they look like they just did a updated version of it because it actually has Disney actually on the very bottom of the book, so that tells me they just did an updated version. Other than that, I'll put it back in my collection over there in the Star Wars section, and I'll finish that up. That'll be it for this video. Sorry if I wasn't really talking very much. Just been super busy. Let me get my face here so you can get an idea. Yeah, so other than that, I got another Ninjago one. I'll probably put together maybe off camera because it's a big set and it'll take a little bit of time to put that one together. Other than that, I'm just going to be recovering for the next week. I hope to maybe make a video this weekend. Maybe kind of do an update of the city. Like I said, not much has changed. Maybe I'll get some more work done here in the next few days since I'm off from work. Wife and daughter are heading out of town for a few days, so it'll just be me recovering from the surgeries and the back, and the old age. Other than that, if you like what you see, you like the builds, comment, subscribe, share if you feel like it. If not, no big deal. This is my side project. I just like to have a little fun with it. Other than that, y'all have a very good day, and I'll see you in the next one.